Today we find ourselves in the presence of awe-inspiring automotive excellencia of the 2026 Bugatti Chiron, an icon reborn with greater refinement, unrelenting performance, and the unmistakable aura of extravagance fused with engineering mastery. Sitting before its sculpted form, one can't help but be captivated by the extraordinary craftsmanship, the hypnotic curves, the purposeful, aerodynamic lines that transition seamlessly from one panel to the next, as though the car was carved by wind itself. Every curve and crease serves a function, yet feels like haute couture on wheels. Approaching the front, one notices the instantly recognizable horseshoe grille, framed by sleek LED headlamps that split the darkness with extraordinary precision, daytime running strips that trace the contours of power and elegance. The bonnet flows backwards, sculpted into subtle bulges that hint at the beast imprisoned beneath. There's something both menacing and elegant in how it stares down the road, commanding attention, demanding presence. The front splitter is assertive, yet refined, seamlessly integrating into the design, optimizing airflow while lending visual stability to this kinetic sculpture. Moving to the side, the Chiron is a study in bulging perfection. The huge wheel arches embrace rims forged for both beauty and function, delivering a visual promise of velocity even at rest. The soaring C-line, a signature design motif, sweeps down, connecting the roofline to the side intake, suggesting speed and mobility even when motionless. The carbon fiber side skirts and sculpted flanks guide air to vital radiators while hugging the road. Every surface is meticulously crafted, a marriage of aerodynamics and artistry, generating downforce while remaining breathtakingly beautiful. Turning around to the rear, the lights are slender neon stamps with thin blades glowing red, wrapping around the body like embers of power. Beneath lies the aggressive diffuser, flanked by quad exhaust tips, each gunning for attention. The rear spoiler, some versions Activia, emerges or retracts, adapting to speed, balancing downforce against drag, whispering of the physics lurking behind emotions. The rear fascia looks like an invitation to an adrenaline-fueled chase, daring you to push boundaries. Opening the doors and stepping inside, interior reveals a world where luxury meets supercar functionality. The cockpit embraces you, sumptuous leather, Alcantara, striking carbon fiber weave, hand-stitched surfaces that feel alive under your fingertips. The seats are sculpted for hold, designed to anchor you during blistering acceleration while never sacrificing refinement. The steering wheel is minimalistic yet dense with tactile buttons, paddle shifters, and paddles that immediately feel like extensions of your will. The center console glistens with metal, anchoring controls for transmission, drive modes, ventilation, all oriented toward the driver. Environmental QS, subtle ambient lighting, curved displays, analog-style instrumentation blended with high-resolution digital readouts create a harmonic fusion of tradition and modernity. Every texture, every material feels premium, even the headliner is meticulous, and the ergonomics are so refined you don't need time to adjust, you simply inhabit the space, as though it was built around you. Visibility is limited, but that's part of the supercar. You're cocooned in power, immersed in performance. It's when the key turns, or rather, the start button is pressed, that the symphony begins. The quad-turbocharged W16 awakens, rumbling into life with measured ferocity. The engine note is not just heard, it's felt in your chest, vibrating through the floor, alerting every sense. As you disengage the transmission, the dual-clutch gearbox snaps into action with split-second precision. Launching forward, the Chiron rips from zero with a ferocity that redefines the concept of instant. The acceleration is a relentless wave, body pressed into the seat as G-forces mount, yet the chassis remains composed. Corner after corner, the adaptive suspension and all-wheel drive system work in harmony, a balanced aggression, connecting tire to road, providing uncanny traction and stability even at double-digit speeds beyond legal limits. Top speed claims, often in excess of 460 km/h in past iterations, remain a testament to Bugatti's pursuit of regulating physics with absolute control. Breaking from those velocities is no less sensational. Of the carbon ceramic discs, enormous calipers, and electronic stability systems bring you down with surgical authority, while heat-resistant pads maintain fade-free reliability. The steering is alive, offering feedback with clarity and intention, giving you a sense of what lies beneath those massive tires, even when the world is a blur. Performance figures are staggering. Peak power likely exceeds 1,500 horsepower, torque figures over 1,600 Nm, and a 0 to 100 km/h sprint near 2-second territory. Top speed, well into the 400 km/h plus range. These numbers are hypercar fantasy, yet delivered with composure. Under the skin, advanced aerodynamics, active flaps, diffusers, underbody tunnels manage airflow like an exotic ballet, balancing downforce, drag, and cooling to keep the car planted and optimal even at the verge of breaking the horizon. Speaking of numbers brings us to price. This is not just a car, it's a statement. Expect the price to well exceed several million US, depending on customization. Bugatti offers coach-built personalization, exclusive paint finishes, materials, embroidery, even bespoke engine covers. The terminal figure is often custom-tailored, with many purchases requiring an appointment at Molsheim and interaction with the Bugatti servicer team, turning each car into an automotive heirloom. Owning this car isn't just acquisition, its entrance into an exclusive realm, with ownership extending to access to races, events, private test tracks, and bespoke servicing. It's Lamborghini's track events meets haute couture showroom. The result: a driving experience and ownership experience both beyond ordinary comprehension. As this review draws to a close, the 2026 Bugatti Chiron stands not just as a car but as the pinnacle of automotive art and engineering. Its sculpture, rocket, work of art, private statement, and engineering marvel rolled into one. It transcends horsepower charts and showroom floors. This isn't about transportation, it's about what emerges when humanity decides to dream in hyperbolic shapes, speeds, and exclusivity. A car that defines what ultimate even means. Thanks for riding with me into the heart of the 2026 Bugatti Chiron. If you loved this deep dive, make sure to hit subscribe, ring the bell, and join the family here at Next Gear. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next, maybe a track run, an owner's perspective, or even a custom edition spotlight. Until next time, keep your gear engaged and your thrill unbridled.